Good morning, Vietnam, guys. So this is... Go.
I was just going to say, to start off, can we each give our best good morning Vietnam?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I guess I'll go first then. Let me just channel the mind of Robin Williams. Does anyone have a rope?
Too soon, man.
How long ago did he...
Yes.
No way.
He would have liked that joke, though, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, here I go. So let's give it a little... Good morning, Vietnam! Something like that.
Yeah. Jackson, how about you?
Good morning, Vietnam!
That was pretty good. Pretty good.
Good morning, Vietnam!
That was definitely the worst out of us three.
Yeah, that's fair.
Brutal.
So
anyway,
Good
speaking
Morning
of
Vietnam
hanging,
this week, guys. Good Morning Vietnam. It's a movie about Robin Williams going over to Vietnam, believe it or not. He has to do a radio show in the morning.
What?
Huh? This guy...
And also at 4 p.m.?
Right?
Yeah.
How does that make any sense? This guy got yellow fever, and he got it hard, okay?
He was so down bad, dude.
Like, the moment they got to this country, he was already thirsting after these women, trying to chase them down, much like how I tell Jackson to do every time we pass a cute lady on the street.
True.
Understandably so. How often are you guys out walking around in public?
Oh, constantly, man. We're looking for them fresh young honeys basically every day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
We
Always
moved
on
this
the
area
prowl.
specifically for that reason.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's right. Jackson, back in the day before he moved out here, he was constantly, patrolling around on, like, Bumble and Tinder and shit. And he noticed something peculiar, that a lot of the Asian women tend to live over in this area, which is why he decided that we should maybe hop on over here as well.
That's not true. Is that true? Are you that much of a fucking degenerate?
No, I mean, I made the observation that I saw, like, basically every single Asian chick I saw lived in, like, the exact same town, but we just happened to, find a place out here. That was nice. We're kind of looking for everywhere.
I don't believe that for a fucking second.
It's still like a 20-minute drive to where the Asian girls actually are.
Okay.
Mind you.
Okay, if you say so.
I feel like we're setting a pretty Brad precedent in this episode. I gotta
Brad precedent.
Yeah, Brad precedent. We should maybe make like a full-on apology video at some point to the Asian community, but and
all we've done is say they're hot.
I'm sorry, your women are so attractive.
That's fair, okay? Fine, no apologies. If you want us to, like, actually, like, stop this fucking degeneracy, have less attractive women, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I will say the hottest woman I've ever hooked up with was Chinese, so...
Oh. Ni hao.
Speaking of Chinese...
Yeah. So, I think that the best place to start off with in this film is that, that little fucking Vietnamese guy is pretty horny, ain't he? The guy running the bar, what's his deal?
Oh yeah, the gay guy? Back when you could put
time,
degenerate gay people in movies?
Yeah.
He just wanted to bump some GIs.
Yeah, man. He needed those naked pictures of, like, their calves and shit.
Yeah.
Related to that, I wrote one of my notes I wrote down was this is the first anti-woke movie. Because, like, a lot of the plot is them, like, making fun of people that are like, dude, you can't fucking say that. That's not funny. They literally say that at some point in the movie.
That's true.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Speaking of which, though, I think they're right, though. I think that my biggest complaint about this film is that, I just don't really find anything things Robin Williams does on the radio very funny at all. Like, they keep telling us that he's really funny. Not really. Like,
I guess let me bring up my next thing. What's your favorite joke from this movie? For example, my favorite joke was, I know we can't call them dykes anymore. You can't even say lesbians. It's women in comfortable shoes.
That one was pretty funny.
Yeah, I thought that was decent, yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I like this movie a lot more than, like, the surface level comedy. The comedy was not the reason I actually liked this movie that much. I definitely wasn't super into the radio talk show stuff at first. But yeah, around, like, I don't know, quarter of the way through the movie, I actually started enjoying the radio talk scenes a lot more. It started picking up pace a decent amount for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I found the character.
You don't-
I found the character dramas overall like the most interesting part. Just like him growing closer to the Vietnamese people, particularly this young student of his. I thought that was pretty sweet. And then he slowly realized over time, oh shit, this guy's a fucking terrorist.
How do you say slowly realized over time?
Yeah,
like,
he
didn't
kind of
just
realized
figure
that
out
at one
immediately.
In one fell swoop, he realizes, oh shit,
one
this guy-
swell swoop.
he realizes this guy's a terrorist. Oh shit! And I feel like that created a lot of great drama, the likes of which we haven't really seen in any of the films that we've watched thus far. And just like everything with Richard Nixon, particularly, I really liked. I feel like he should have appeared maybe a little more in the film, but what little we
didn't
got
appear
of
at all.
him was really memorable.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really didn't expect this movie to be such like a striking commentary on war. Honestly, I was definitely going into this more as like this is going to be like some silly comedy movie, but it was definitely, at least from my perspective, a lot more of like a commentary on war and the people affected by it, which I really enjoyed. I'm a big fan of this type of flick. Like when they were, interchanging like Vietnamese life, they're really trying to ingrain what's going on, and then like flashing back to fucking the U.S. troops and stuff setting up shop there. The talks about like importing tons and tons more people, and then the big emotional scene when the terrorist kid's giving his speech about his opinion on all of this. I thought it was all very well done, frankly, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, now Tanner, as a big warmonger yourself, how did you feel about the general commentary of this film?
Obviously having your country occupied fucking sucks.
But at the same time, we had to chase them commies out, right? Is that
Yeah,
what
we
you're
had to
thinking?
stop the communists, of course. Because, like, being occupied by the communists was going to be so much worse.
About what I expected from Tanner Nikolai. So yeah, overall,
What did you guys think of those French Vietnamese girls? Were they hot?
No.
No.
What? I may or may not be looking at more pictures of French Vietnamese women right now.
I think they had nice bodies but ugly faces.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about in the same camp as that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
When did we figure out the age of the chick that Robert Williams was trying to hit on constantly? She looks like she could be in like the early 20s, but she could also be like in high school still. We don't know.
Yeah. That does make it a little bit dicey.
Yeah.
That is what I was thinking the entire fucking time he was like taking her out to places and shows. Like, wow, he really does just look like a predator here, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's like some fucking old man hitting up some young ass girl. Some foreign girl like barely speaks his language. Yeah, I thought the scene of like he goes to like go on a date with her and her entire fucking family's there was hilarious.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
I'm curious if that's something that actually happens. Maybe it happened back in the 80s. I don't know. I'm sure it's not as much of a cultural thing anymore, but yeah, that'd be pretty funny to go over on vacation in Vietnam, go on a date with a girl for like a random fling thing, the whole fucking family's there. Take her
Yeah.
out to a movie.
I mean, hey, it's a thing now here in the United States, Jackson. White women will have like their groups of friends come and like judge you on your first date.
That's totally different. They're just trying to get your fucking food money.
That's fair, dude. Alright, so boys, Tanner, stop fucking looking at the French Vietnamese women already, okay? Do you have any
I'm sorry, they're so hot.
Do you have any closing thoughts on this film?
Oh, so one thing for me is like it just kind of ends. You know? Like there isn't much finality to this movie or like
Because the war's still
Like-
going on. I think it's an allegory for it.
yeah, I get that's fair enough. But yeah, it just kind of finishes up and then fades to black, you know?
What, did he want his like plane to explode as he was leaving or something, Tanner?
Yeah, sure, or like even to resolve the whole like he was friends with a Viet Cong at all.
I like that they don't show the Viet Cong getting executed. I'm a big fan of that. I didn't want to see that guy get killed. He was just doing what he thought was right.
Yeah. He probably died more than likely.
He most likely got fucking shot, but
Yeah, his entire family
Listen.
may have died as well, you know?
yeah, they probably got publicly executed.
Yeah.
Listen, man, better dead than red, you know?
I guess so.
One standout scene to me personally was when Robin Williams was chatting with all the army dudes as they were, just stopped in their trucks. I feel like, was pretty sweet, okay? That was a very touching moment where you got to see all the looks on their faces and see how he's been inspiring them to keep going, you know? How he's just like, you know, a little breath of normalcy in their days out there.
Yeah. You know, something I found kind of interesting was when he does confront his friend. He says something along the lines of like we're doing what's best for your people or something. It's something like that. I'm like, okay, so even though like Robin Williams' whole character is being kind of a subversive, you know, he's playing like hippie music and shit like this, and he's like, you know, he's not like super bought into the whole military ethos or whatever. He still believes that they're there doing good.
Yeah,
which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically just saying what he's been told. He just got there. I'm sure he's not like incredibly familiar with everything.
Yeah, but I feel like he's also been characterized by like not particularly listening to authority, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, I think the cinematography, that's another thing I actually really liked about this movie. My final closing thought on it, I thought it was pretty well done. I liked a really large amount of the shots in it. I thought a lot of them were pretty creative, especially like the ones that took place inside the actual recording booth. I think they did a really cool job with the windows and stuff and how they were portraying everything with that.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah. And the set design as well. Like, they really made me feel as though we were in like the jungles of Vietnam in this film.
Yeah, when we're in fact just in Cambodia.
Yeah. Alright, so
Crazy.
Jackson, with this, what kind of rating do you think you'll be giving this film?
Me first again, I'm feeling special today. This one I'm giving a solid S tier right there on the bat.
The rare S tier.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that I really enjoyed this movie a lot. I think the commentary they did was really good. I think the cinematography was really good. I thought the acting was really good. I don't have a lot of complaints about it, to be completely honest, other than just they start being a little bit slow, and you know, it's an older movie, so there are some like sound issues and stuff. Like what the way we were watching it, for some reason, if something loud was happening, it was really fucking loud. Like it was peaking like crazy. So like when the printers were going up, it was so ridiculously loud. Like we were just getting ear raped. But I'm imagining that's probably more of like an issue of the thing I legally downloaded onto my computer from a legal source, rather than it being.
Stop blaming the sites, Jackson. Blame the movie.
It was a problem in theaters.
It was their poor sound mixing that did it.
Of course.
Maybe. Anyway, Nico, what were you thinking?
Yeah, I really liked this movie as well, Jackson. I thought it was quite good, quite good. Really, my biggest problem with it is they keep telling us that Robin Williams is so funny. Oh ho 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 ho! He's doing such a good job. Oh ho ho! He's so hilarious. I'm just busting a gut at the guy, but I didn't find him funny at all. That said, I still think it was very good, well done film. I'm gonna give it an A+.
I think you're just jaded, Nico.
Jaded?
Honestly, this is like one of those movies actually where I could say that I don't even know if I'd take that as a valid complaint, because clearly everybody in the movie thinks he's fucking hilarious. I actually thought he was pretty funny for the most part, but like they're super into him. His whole goal is to like improve the lives of these soldiers and like, you know, make them want to like keep going and stuff, boost morale, and he's doing his job. Even if you can't like see the comedy, maybe at least his like the performances he was putting on, I think were quite impressive. How quick he was like rattling stuff off.
Factual. And it's funny that Nico says A+, because Dylan also gave it an A+, and I'm also giving it an A+.
There we go.
Holy smokes, an A+ sweep this week.
Yeah. Did we say what Dylan gave Spiderwick Chronicles, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And I'll say it again, it's a fucking B. He gave it a B.
Okay.
And Good Morning Vietnam averages out to an S-. Kick rocks, boys. It's still S tier.